Welcome to No Man's Sky Permadeath mode, and I'm going to start with an apology, guys. This video is probably going to go up a day later than normal, and the reason for that is I've just had a very busy weekend, and I'm recording the actual video later than normal. It means by the time I've actually edited and rendering it, I am going to miss the update window for Sunday morning. On the positive side, it means you're going to get No Man's Sky 2 days in a row, and you can see the sun's just coming up on the planet. And the reason I'm down here on my planet is the fact that I had a comment from Shibatsu, I think that's the way you pronounce your name, about the fact that I don't show much on this home planet. And the honest truth is, guys, I don't actually spend that much time exploring it, for the simple reason is that despite it having this rugged beauty, which I do like, it's quite an awkward planet to get round, and I haven't actually done that much exploring on it. So I thought what I'm going to do is start with a kind of giving you a bit of a quick tour of what this planet looks like. And you can see the sun's just coming up. If I come over here, you can see actually even getting away from the base is quite difficult, because there's like a wall of rock here, and the only real way out is this way over here, and you can see I've got, I suppose I could get out that way. And the other thing also is that the planet's full of life, but there's actually a creature on it. I'll see if I can find them, and they're a real pain in the neck. There he is. See that dragon creature over there? I'll see if I can see him. There's a lot on them, so if I get out, and he's over the back there. I've got to keep an eye out for him because they're very aggressive, and also the radiation doesn't help that much. There he is over there. See him? There's one over there, and I'm just going to kill him because they attack. Normally once I'm out like this, one of them comes and attacks me straight away, which makes it very difficult to actually get out here and gather resources. So yes, it's a wonderful planet, but when it comes to just gathering resources, I actually have started preferring to visit other planets for that purpose. So that's the reason why you've not actually seen much of this planet, mainly because I haven't actually seen much of this planet beyond the kind of immediate surroundings around my base. And that's been normally just to kind of go out and gather the kind of resources. Like I've been over here, you can see I've mined out a lot of the iron here, and of course another downside is something which I never really realised until I've actually landed on this planet, and that is the fact that if you've got a planet with lots of life on and you keep running it over, eventually the Sentinels kind of get in at you and attack. So I've also, even though this is a passive planet, the Sentinels have attacked me quite a few times actually, guys, so it's been a bit awkward. Anyway, so that's the reason why you haven't seen much of my planet. I mean, we'll go up this way and here. I'll just show you, there's a kind of gap through here. You can see how many creatures are around here. Actually, there's some downlights over there. I haven't noticed that before. Have I been to this one before? No, I mean, it goes to show you guys, look, this is right on the doorstep of my base, and I haven't yet collected it. I mean, that kind of gives you an example of the situation here. Let me just kind of show you out this way. Also, I'd like to thank Shibatsu for the 2 name suggestions for ships. Got a hostile creature around here now. If I can see it, I know I'm tempting fate here, guys, but there's one around here. I think it's him over there, and of course you can see these Sentinels sniffing around here. Oh, I've got the birds. Anyway, guys, so that gives you a little bit of a brief tour of my planet, but also kind of explains why I'm not using it, especially as the fact I keep finding all these really interesting planets. And so what I do when I want to gather resources, I just go off to some of the more interesting planets I've actually been finding, because one thing I've found about this new galaxy is there's some very different planets on here, and I'm really looking forward to exploring them. So what are we going to be doing in this part? Well, we are going to be doing some salvaging, because if you've been following the series, you might have picked up the fact that I had markers for 2 wrecked ships, And what I've actually done off camera is I've checked them out, and I've actually got 2 ships which are worth recovering. So the main focus of this part is we're going to go recovering wreck ships. So we get up on the base here. And let's get the compass here. And I've also got a manufacturing facility to investigate as well. Maybe we'll check that out first, just to get the simple thing out there. So we might be dashing around a little bit. And what I've done is I've checked the wreck ships out, and I've put a beacon down on them so that I can get to them straight away. And drop a save just to be on the safe side. I don't think I've got anything to sell. Oh yes, I have. Okay. I think that can wait. I think we can live with that, because of course I'm not going to be exchanging the trusty steed. This brings me on to a comment from Catching Z's. He says he actually likes the big bulky freighters, and I think my problem is that I've kind of developed a prejudice against the big bulky freighters, because the number of times I've landed on a planet and I've been bounced out of it, and I've also taken a lot of damage, which in the case of Permadeath it can be a little bit of a pain in the neck actually. So that's the reason why I don't really like them as an operational ship. And I've been kind of looking at the one I bought last part, and it's kind of growing on me actually now, guys. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is we're going to close in on the manufacturing facility and get this done, guys. I'll see you once I actually arrive there. Right guys, here we are. We are closing in on this base. I can't actually see a landing point actually. Okay. There's one. I think I'm just going to go straight in and land. We can use the plasma thrower to blast our way through the doors. And there's a sentinel. Maybe I will kill a couple of sentinels. Again, I think maybe I might have confused a couple of you guys in the last part with my kind of excitement about finding a paradise planet that didn't want to kill me. And I think when you play Permadeath mode, that is quite a big event, guys. I think in the whole course of this Let's Play, which is actually, again, coincidentally, guys, it's now just reached 100 hours. So this Let's Play in full length is actually 100 hours long. It actually comes up when I actually load the game. In that 100 hours, I've only actually found about 2, maybe 3 at most, really pleasant planets with no environmental issues like radiation or anything that I could actually live on or walk round on, is probably the better term, without being threatened by hostile sentinels, because normally the types of planet like that, paradise planet, is normally infested by hostile sentinels. So here we are, guys. Increase oxide something oxide catalyst radiation. Terminal oversees element usage. I can adjust the amount of oxides pouring from resource vaults into the production system. Warning there. I think we'll increase the oxide levels. That's what it seems to be saying. System maintains its production. And we've got a formula for granite. Okay guys, I'm not sure what granite is going to be used for, but I'm sure we will find out in the future. And I think we're just going to get a bit of carbon there. Maybe we'll just get a little bit of deuteronium, because I've got all those missions that I actually piled up with the agent up in the base. And what was I saying, guys? Sorry, I've forgotten. Let's see if we can grab a little bit over here as well before we take off and go back to dealing with the ships. Oops. Loads of keen daggers. Oh, I've got it already. What am I on about? Okay, nothing found. Anyway, let's just get back into the ship. So here we are, guys. We're back up in space, and what I want to do is see if I can get across to that marker. That's where the wrecked ship is going to be, and what I want to do is kind of get fairly close to it, actually out in space. Oh, we're going to get hostiles coming in. Great. It's bound to be a bounty ship. No, duck for surface. I just don't want to fight these guys just for the moment. And what I want to do is fly above where that beacon is. So there's skipping on here, fuel, and then I'm going to call the freighter in because I don't want to travel too far, because I'm going to be obviously using my weaker ships. Okay, go there. 17 minutes. We should be able to make that a lot less. Yeah, 3 seconds. Oh, come on. Let's go up in space. So I'm literally right above it. Now, while I'm actually doing this, guys, again, thank you for your comments. And Phil Silver's placed a comment saying that there was a way to get a larger multi-tool by using locations provided on YouTube, and that made me think, guys, because what I actually had a look, and I'm just going to show you guys. I know this is all getting a bit disjoint. If I come to the guide, I've only got 2 portal glyphs. So even if I wanted to use portals, I can't at the moment because I don't have enough glyphs. And I was kind of thinking back, I have not seen the Traveller at all since I've come to this new galaxy, and I'm a bit worried now, actually, in the sense that maybe he isn't going to appear, but I'm going to have to try and find the glyphs the hard way, which is basically by searching, and that's going to be a real pain in the neck. I'm going to have to kind of try and get out a bit more into space, aren't I? Okay. There's the freighter. So I'm just going to pull in here, guys. And the other thing I've also done off camera, which I will show you once I actually get onto the freighter, is the fact I've bought another junkie type shuttle. Mainly just so that I can actually recover these ships. So we're just going to come in here. Of course, over here I've got the new one. You can see here's the 2 shuttles. Of course, my new freighters over here, along with my fighter. So we got the freighter there, and I must admit it is starting to grow on me, even though I feel the need to duck and actually go under here. I'm not going to replace this freighter, even though I'm not using it at the moment. So I keep calling them freighters. They're haulers. Sorry about that, guys. Actually, what I'm going to do, guys, while I'm looking at it is, and this is the one you can see here, I've been starting to store my advanced manufacturing goods. I've got a reserve here of the various bits and pieces, and I think what I actually going to do is rename this ship using the suggestions from Sabbative. I think we'll call this Atlase. Oops, capital. Which I think is a name for a type of horse. Sorry, I've got to look it up, guys. So this is going to be Atlase, which is the name he intended me to use it. The other name he gave me was Champagne, which I think is quite useful, and hopefully I've spelt that correct. And this one I am going to hang on to as my main storage freighter. I may find another use for it, but I think until I get a really good, say, fully upgraded exploration ship, I'm going to keep hanging on to the trusty steed. And I think I've got enough resources. Just have a quick check of the resources. I've got Iridium, I've got my 500 iron, but I should be able to, plus surplus, got plutonium. Okay, guys, and so we just jump in the shuttle, chunk of the second, and we're just going to get out. I think I've got the fuel to pulse drive with this. Nope. Okay, we're just going to use up 100 iron. What I'll be able to do is call the freighter once I actually get down on the ground. That might be the better way to do it. Obviously it's going to take a little while. Got to get the pulse in. I don't really want to hang around out in space. And this wreck ship's in a little bit of an awkward place actually. I'm just gonna land there. And not fuel for launchers, yes, well, that's okay. Yeah, you can see it's down the bottom of this big slope. You can see the beacon there. And I think I've actually I actually gathered those nanites when I was last here. As you can see here, guys, it's a nice big hauler. It's got a kind of wing section there, and we're just going to go in here. This is Nakabutsu, whatever it is. You can see it's a 33 slot hauler, and I mean the objective is to actually just use this to continue trading up. It's only a C class, but it's going to be a step up from the thing. So I think what we can do is transfer this stuff over. And I didn't actually use that much fuel. Oh well, never mind. And let's have a quick look at. Yeah, well, this has got more slots than that. It's only got 4 slots, but not going to be that much of a problem. And we've now got ourselves a hauler. I'm just going to jump in because, of course, we've now got to. Yes, thank you. I know I need to repair something. Oh, we're not going to bother with the. Well, I might repair the phase beam just in case I need to. There, the launch thrusters need fueling. They're not actually damaged. I'm not going to repair the hyperdrive. In fact, I could probably disassemble that. Pulse drives. I've got the zinc. I need a couple of Carlite sheets. The reflector shields are good. That's nice. I'm just going to make a couple of Carlite sheets if I can find them. I'm just going to repair the pulse engine. And of course we're going to have to put some fuel in it. I think I'm going to mine some iron before I leave. And I think I will repair that just in case we get attacked on the way up. I'm not going to use the hyperdrive, so it's not going to. It's actually not going to let me disassemble the hyperdrive. That's interesting. And of course, I will be repairing these slots. Let's repair a couple of slots on the way through as well. Just because repairing the slots actually increases the value of your ship. And I think before we're going to leave, guys, just kind of jump out. That'll give you the save. Get some iron, just to kind of replace what I've just been using up. I think that's enough, guys. Let me see. I'll certainly get rid of that because I don't want it confusing me. Got no more use for it. And I can't remember if I've actually clicked on this thing. Let's have a quick look. Nope. Okay. Under the large ceiling pipes lies the decayed pilot's body, and beneath it I noticed the sharp glint of metal. The control panel still hums with life, and upon closer inspection the thrusters prove inoperable. The life form could have been trapped alone on this planet for years. We're searching specs for tech. And we've discovered a beam focus Sigma. I've got a feeling I've already got that actually. But it'd be useful. And of course we're going to gather this suspension fluid. Yeah, well. Just grab all this stuff. Every little helps, as they say. And I think we can just be able to call our freighter in. Oh, Southern Freighter. That should have brought the freighter in closer than normal, hopefully. I'm just going to get in our wrecked ship. Sorry about that, guys. I had to stop because I started sneezing. It's just been one of these weekends. You know, I don't know if you guys ever have them. You have everything worked out what you want to do, and then it all seems to go to pot incredibly quickly. Where is the freighter? Come on. Yeah, there's the freighter. I need to get to it ASAP. and we've made it, so we've recovered all of number 1. And again, I probably won't be using this one for storage. This is going to be, once I fixed it up, we will be trading it up higher, because it's only got the 33 slots. But I think once I've actually repaired some of these slots, we'll have to just do a few more, because that would just make it a bit more valuable over time. In fact, actually, let's do them all. I've got loads of cash, so might as well just get them all done now. There we are. So what we're going to do now is jump back into Trusty Steed, if I can find it. It should be around here somewhere. I think they've shuffled the haulers around. I actually said it correctly that time. Actually, is the Trusty Steed. I do like this ship actually. I'm just very attached to it. It's going to have to be a very, very special explorer that's actually going to tear me away from this ship. And what I want to do now is I'm going to try get back to the space station. Okay guys, I've been bounced on the way back, so we might just be okay. That's my own fault, I wasn't paying attention. And of course this is the one with the level 3. Come on. These guys are a lot more agile than me, which is a pain in the neck. Don't want this. I gotcha. Come on. Oh, it's actually keeping out of range of me. I need some range on my actual. Wow. Let me get in close actually. Maybe I need to enhance my other weapons. This is Buddy. Okay. Gotcha. Got anyone else here? Nothing found. Got the tropium. Oh, hasn't told me if I've actually won. Anyone else around? Okay. Well, that's weird. Oh. Normally it says you hostiles killed. Okay. Grab some of this stuff on the way through. I did actually get an enhancement for my ship, for my lasers. Maybe I need to put that on. Anyway, I'll stop messing about. Let's down to business, guys. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, tempted, very, very tempted. Sorry guys, gotta have a look. It's probably gonna have a rubbish number of slots. I mean, I do really want to get, I think, is it 38 slots for a fighter? I'm sure it's 38 slots. 25 slot fighter, B class. I don't really have a lot of credit, so if I trade for this, nah. Stay on focus, don't get distracted. I think what I am going to do is go up and sell off the, I think I've got living glass. I think I'm just going to sell that, guys, because my inventory is getting a little bit clogged with junk. So we'll just go and sell off what I've actually got already. So I'll see once I've sold off everything. Okay guys, while I was actually selling off, I've noticed that they sell Iridium, so I'm going to buy 600 Iridium. Simply so that I don't run out while I'm actually recovering this next ship, because Iridium is the big one that actually tends to get consumed quite a lot. when you're actually doing things. And actually, just while I'm stood here, wow, junk in here. Should really be dropping that off. 500 iridium. I can send the iridium to exosuit. There's no point keeping it on here. And I'm also going to send a little bit of iron to my exosuit as well, because I've been using up iron. I think the rest can sit here. And actually, curiosity, guys, let's do this. I've got any techs here? Copper. We need some copper to put that in. That would give me more damage to my current weapons. So that would take my damage over 800. I think that'd be quite cool, actually, guys. Oh. And the plutonium. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to go to the other system. I've got to remember where it is. Actually, let's have a quick look, guys. Discoveries. And we're going to go to the Permadeath system, because that's where my Paradise planet is, because the next wreck ship is actually on that planet. And this time we won't have to worry about environment, so I can have a nice pleasant stroll. Famous last words. I'm going to go to here. Right, we're going to get Paradise system. Right, guys, here we are. We are on the Paradise system. We're just going to get in the ship, don't drop a save because I don't want to lose all that work I've done recovering ships. And this is the system with the Paradise planet in. And I was just kind of thinking that in some ways I wish Hello Games would actually let us have multiple bases, because what I would actually do is, my current base is okay for resources, but I would really just love to have a base to enjoy on a planet where it isn't hostile, doesn't want to kill me or anything like that. And again, what I'm going to do is get in there. I'm just going to get up into space, because I'm going to need to call my freighter, because I'm going to need my other shuttle. Freighter, here we are. Freighter. Here we go again, guys. Nice slow approach. Calling the freighter seems to shuffle your ships around. I like that. So my new freighters actually been moved around here. I wonder if there's a way you can actually shuffle the ships around permanently. Because what I would like is to have the freighters I intend to keep stored over here in this side. Maybe that's something I need to kind of investigate, guys. And I've actually got myself a bit disorientated. Now the question is, can I risk, because there's some hostiles outside. Let's have a quick look at this. What I might have to do is actually go out and deal with the hostiles first. Let's have a quick look. This ship's got some phase beams. I think we will... it's a B-class shuttle. And it's got 26 slots. I mean, this is fully charged. Bit reluctant to. Now I think this is permadeath mode, and I don't want to get too overconfident. I think what we're going to do is go back out with my the trusty steed, and I'm going to go out and deal with these Yozos coming in. And we're going to have to have another space battle, I think. Maybe we'll just ride a little bit more from this. If I stay close to the... Oops, overheat. Well, I've got to cycle the weapon anyways. The rocket launcher. Fine.
Warning. Threat detected.
Yes, I know. Yeah, she's moving away. Yeah, he seems to be moving away. I think maybe we can afford to risk. And something else that's just popped into my head, guys. I was watching a video, was it not yesterday, the day before, and somebody's speculating on the next update for No Man's Sky, and there was I don't believe that. What happened there? Yeah, and They're also speculating, if you remember the run up to the release of Atlase Rises, they were all participating on that web-based thing, and I can't actually remember what it's called now, guys, offhand. And if you signed up, and I did sign up, and they were talking about people getting access to Atlase V4 passes, and they were talking about people actually being sent Atlase V4 passes. I don't know if any of you guys actually subscribe to that. I'm just gonna, yes, I know. I'm just gonna make a dash ground. I don't want to hang around here any longer. And what this guy was speculating is that whether they actually they're in the process of actually sending them out. And I actually did subscribe. Right, guys, we're just coming in on the atmosphere now. And actually, can you actually summon the freighter? No, you can't summon the freighter when you're actually in the atmosphere. Okay, that's okay. There you are, guys. I'm closing in on the next wreck ship. It's just tucked in here. You can see it's another one of these big boxy ships. Now this is going to be a little bit of an awkward landing, I think. Oh no, actually. The nice thing about these shuttles is they do seem to be quite easy to actually land. And of course, we're now on the Paradise planet, and it's just, as I say, it's hard to explain the feeling, guys, that I can actually walk around here without being attacked by Sentinels, having to worry about my environment. It's just so pleasant, guys, and it's, yeah, I would quite literally want to build a base on this planet. In fact, I think what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm just going to hang on with this location for some time. So my path to the centre of the galaxy is going to have to come from somewhere else. We've got plenty of iron here. I mean, this is quite a pleasant planet, actually. Just click the debris. Might as well gather it while I'm here. Clearly downed by an attack from a superior vessel, the ship's interior is a charred mess of burnt metal and debris. I feel like it could fall apart at any moment. Craft shudders as I head into the cockpit, where its black box projects a footage of the ship's purpose and final moments. A diplomatic vessel attacked by vigilante warrior race. Warriors have wars have been started by less. This craft is likely to be sorely missed by its people. Let's boost the homing beacon. We'll be friendly. Homing beacon signals intensifies and receive a reward instantly. Hopefully the pilot's people will find it and give the trader a final barrier. Is that it? Yeah, stingy. Oh, we got an increase by the Gek. The Gek like us. Suspension fluid. Well, log that. And grab the nanites while we're here as well. And we're gonna grab that. Another Gek charm. Well, plutonium, and just to show you guys, another one of these big box haulers. But look, this is a 40 slot one. If I do the comparison, I'm trading a 26 slots shuttle. Again, it's a C class, but I think once it's been fixed up, it should increase in value. It should be worth more, because this is what, 2.345 million. This one will be worth 32 million. So this should be a good trade up ship for getting something a bit better, which is the purpose I'm actually getting. Although 40 slots, a 40 slot ship actually could be worth keeping. Maybe I will. Anyway, I shouldn't be speculating, guys. So we're just going to exchange for this, and it's going to tell me my shield is down. And out of habit, I'm going to just jump in here. This one's obviously a little bit more damaged than the other one. Okay. A couple of Carlite sheets. So we're just going to repair that. I'll just repair it. Get that done, and we'll get there. Fuel in the thrusters so we can take off. Plenty of fuel. And wow, we might as well repair that. Just I don't want the irritation of the shield so we can make. Should have enough to make 3 car light sheets. Nope, I've only got 2. Okay, we're gonna have to get out and find some iron. We've got a nice source of iron here, so. Right, guys, I'm just gonna mine some iron and some marrow bear. Grab that whenever I see it, and I'll see you once I've got enough iron to make the car light sheets, guys. Okay, guys, what I've done is I've actually mined quite a lot more iron. Hopefully that will give me a few spare resources. So I've need 3 from that, 1 more from that, so hopefully I should be able to manufacture 4, and we'll repair that, and we'll repair that. I've got plenty of iridium, and of course we're just going to might as well repair the slots as well. I've got plenty of cash, and there we are. We have a fully repaired ship, and we still got, well, 21. That's cost me about 20 million, but I'm not complaining, guys. That should make my ship worth a lot more. It's going to come out here. Right, guys, should be able to do now is call the freighter in closer. Wow, that's going to bring my freighter in really super close. That's really good. And we should be able to a nice easy flight up the freighter, so we shouldn't be able to get bounced. Probably didn't really need to put the fuel in the pulse engines, really, haven't I? But I'm not actually going to use them. Oh well, never mind. And here we are. And I think what I'm going to do is this is the one that I'm probably going to keep for a little while. So I think what we'll do, guys, is we're going to call you, what was the second name that Sabatsu gave me? Champagne. Yeah, I quite like that. Although he did emphasise that it's the colour of a horse. I'm going to call him. Keep on getting the caps lock on. I'm going to call it Champagne. Actually quite like that name, actually. And that is it, guys. We've now got a hauler fleet. So we've got this one here, we've got this one here, and it looks like it's been shuffled round a bit, actually, guys. So I've got, yeah, it looks like things have been shuffled round. So I've got 1, 2. Which one's this one up here? Oh, this must be the trusty steed. So I've got, obviously my trusty steed has been promoted to this area. What I would really like is the 2 named haulers to be in this bay, and I think what was the Avenger 1? Let's have a quick look at Avenger 1. You're a 27 slot fighter. That's not too bad, actually. A B class fighter. I mean, I'd certainly love to upgrade this over time. But so I've now got 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got 5 haulers. How about that, guys? I think this one's only 25 slots. I might actually name them after these slots, actually. I think. Oh no, this is a 30 slot one. Oh, look at that. That had 3 car light sheets in it. Okay. Maybe I should have used this one for recovering the ship. I've got this one, and got another 2 up here. But as I say, I will be trading these up over time. And let's say we've got this one, a couple of this. Oops. And that's a 33 slot one. Then of course that's the new one, which is a 40 slot one. I've got 5 haulers and 1 fighter. I think that's the maximum number of ships I can have. So what I will probably be doing is trading one of these 2 up for a good explorer, maybe some unique ships over time, and I'll keep the 2 named haulers for storage if I can get them over on that bay, and then eventually I may have to kind of part with the trusty steed, but I just really like it at the moment. Anyway, guys, I think that's about all I had planned for this part. and I've got no idea how long this video is going to be. It can either be incredibly short or incredibly long, because I actually forgot to write down the start time when I actually started recording. Oh, actually what we got over there, guys, actually let's just fly out. What have we got over there? I haven't noticed that before. Okay, let's... what is that? That's a trading post. Okay, let's go check out the trading post. Ah, that's disappointing, guys. Oops. That's very disappointing. I was hoping it would be one that would have a multi-tool in it. It's actually a multi... Ha! I'm just going to land on it. And there's another hauler coming in. Oh, look at that. There's an exploration ship over there. Oh, this is going to be crazy. I want to check that out, because if there's a good exploration ship in this system, I'm going to kind of hang around trying to get it. So let's see if we can grab this. Not exactly my type, but have a quick check, guys. I think I'll be able to buy some Fabium as well here as well, so we'll see if we can get this just as towards the starship. 19 slot, nah. Well, I'm not going to trade my lovely haulers for a 19 slot explorer ship. Okay, let's see if we can get some. Fabium, what was that there? Unstable plasma. Okay, Carlite sheets, iron. Yeah, we're going to take all the Fabium he's got. So I'm going to take that, and actually I'm going to take all the carbon as well. I'm a bit low on carbon. I don't normally buy carbon. Again, I'm just really enjoying the ability to walk around outside. Maybe in the next part, guys, we're actually going to go on a walking tour. I haven't actually done any walking exploration of a planet for... certainly haven't done it in this series, and I don't think I did it in the series before either. It's a long time since I've just walked across the surface looking for things. Sorry, I'm just rattling through here. Let's see what he's got. He's got this even worse. Okay, let's see if he's got any Fabium. I don't know if I've exhausted all the available Fabium, because I think trading stations share a common pool, I think they said. We've got plutonium, we've got iridium. Oh, we've got some more Fabium. I'll take that. 135. Because I want to finish off my planting my farms as well. Gonna grab that. And I think I've got some. Nah, I think I can go and mine some iridium. And yeah, we're just going to gather this, guys. Wow. There's some big creatures on these planets. I've got these. Okay. Suspension fluid, I'm going to sell that off. Don't want it. Electron vapor, that would be useful for some hyperdrive fuel. Convergence cube, I've got 5 of those. And another convergence cube. Okay, guys, so we're down on the Paradise planet looking over a base, and I can stand here nice and relaxed. Sentinels don't want to kill me, the weather doesn't want to kill me. I would really love to settle on this planet, but this is where I'm going to call the video. Hope you enjoyed it, hope you found it interesting, and probably in the next part we will do some exploration of this planet, because I really do like it. So until next time, guys, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.